Same here. And ever since we got the new modem, our drop frame. Okay, I think we should be live now. Screen that. I got notified.
Hey.
Huh? Yeah. I got notified on my phone. Okay.
Never happened.
But no, so this is anyway. We were talking about. I was having issues with the trees. Right now, they look. I kind of like them, but they feel bubbly. They pop a lot more than I think I want them to.
Yeah.
Before I had them, I think I had them like this, where they had just a bit of there's a bit of lighting. Save this here, and I can just yeah, I can show you what I've been juggling here, and all I gotta do is just drag the. You like that better?
I really like that it's more focused.
Yeah.
Obviously, the water at this point it's brighter, and so if you're gonna have it that bright, I would be interested to see if you're gonna use it as like a storytelling or a guidance mechanic, if that makes sense. How did I? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be interesting. Played with like pulling water back a shit. Oh, yeah. Kind of interesting.
I think it'd take a bit of effort.
It's already animated.
It's already animated, yeah, but I could try. There's probably an easy way to do it. Anyway, did you want to tinker with the trees?
Yes. Sorry, spilled. Okay. Am I gonna donk up major?
No. Nothing will. The changes won't reflect in the game in Godot until one of us drags and drops the.
But like, is this saved anywhere else you can?
Yeah, I have. This is just the PNG right now. I have the original file.
If I need to, is this like an erase or do I dark color?
Keep it with the color. Keep it with the dark color in the back. I think that's anybody. No, it's been a challenge trying to force myself to work with this many pixels. There's only so many ways you can create a flower or like a bush or whatever. This looks kind of like that.
I would.
Like what you had earlier. Here's a comb. I like what you're going for now, actually.
I'm still like smooshing it around.
they have the branches like coming way down there. That was cool. I kind of like
Yeah.
the haunting. It looked a little like a little haunting, spooky.
It, obviously, I don't. But conceptually, like I like the concept of the shadow and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not in anything else except for maybe like the lighting of the
Animated.
fire. Yeah, because the water's flat, the buildings are flat, everything is flat, and I'm wondering if you're gonna shape, dimension, and sense.
Mm-hmm.
If completely remove.
Have no shading at all. Just have a one flat color.
Yeah. So like, let's say the trunk is one, and then you do for sure one. No, it's not. Um, you're better at but like let's say you have this one tree that you want to be like rounder, and so you don't have the branches come far down or go out as wide, up higher off the ground. So then you've got like almost shape at the I don't. Um, and then with this one, a bit more.
You just have the one branch below it.
I don't know.
You see how it looks?
I sure I would still want to play with. Actually, can you?
There.
It's like a hideous little top. I just want. Ah! Okay, so never mind. Can I fix it?
It's kind of interesting to see how much it changes actually on the
Yeah, well, you
on the
can
board.
kind of see through, like the texture and the way that the dark is changed quite a bit. I
Mm-hmm.
think it can you is it possible to like control?
Just press it. Just try it. Did not work.
No.
Doesn't that way.
Shit. Like
I think you're cooking. Having the branch. That first iteration you had, I thought was awesome.
it just
It'd be a while. You probably have to hold it down, but I think having the top filled in too was kind of interesting.
I want to just like shift it all up. If possible? Yes, right. I can
Yeah, just grab it and pull up.
select it.
Yep. You'll have to fill in the bottom line.
Okay.
Yeah, it's B is
B. It just feels so disproportionate to have it.
Oh,
But
it
maybe
kinda
taking.
hits. I don't know, it was looking like evil spooky forest earlier. I don't know how you did it, but
This breaks those rules.
huh? Oh, the Yaggies or whatever they're
Yeah.
called. I don't know really apply when we're working with this small. Kind of interesting. You scroll out a little bit. Ooh,
He's
that
almost got a
that kind of
little
cooks.
face.
I like that.
I don't think with it.
I
And
like it
then
because you can see it looks like the branches going up, right, and then the trees, or the
Ooh, that's okay. So this one touches the ground and is slightly on the top here. Round. This one isn't touching the bottom, but it's weird.
so it's going to give like a bit of variance
Yeah.
when
So
they're lying next to each other. That's smart.
you go. Replace it.
So just Control S down here.
Where?
Go.
Oh.
And all you gotta do is just drag the tile set over. I'm doing it in a little bit of a convoluted way. Ding. No, hold on.
I don't like this solid without anything else, and I think that those just need to be. Um. So if there was.
I go over.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Where?
Put it back right there.
There?
No, up. Yep. Yeah, no, go back. Put it back on the edge, yeah. I kinda like that.
Okay, so
I like
give
that
it.
a lot.
Ah!
I kinda like that.
So there's a lot more variance in terms of weight. And there's a little bit of variance, like the path, maybe. I think it might. I'm wondering if there's something that you could put on this side. Okay, I'm wondering if there's something that you could put on.
I mean, if you want to add like a whole new variant of tree, you can. There's no.
No, not particularly. I'm mostly curious. The thing that I'm looking at here is like how cut and dry. And I was hoping for a bit more flow without them touching. It's not there anymore. I don't like that though. Okay, this is the last thing.
I don't know. I will say that I kind of like the cut and dry. I feel like
Yes.
it kind of lends to the aesthetic a bit. That's nice. Just gives it a bit more variety.
It kind of like fills some of it in. And there are. That's my the moment.
I like this tree. I think this. It's crazy how just one pixel
Makes it look like it's all. I mean, if you feel like it, we could add get a round tree. You got we could work on add. Ooh, you could
Yeah,
log.
that would be
That
huge.
would
Ready for easy. Gonna try
yeah.
that. Give me your input on this. I kind of like. I feel like this is also. I'm trying to hit that like that weird retro aesthetic, right? And I like how they're animated exactly the same, right? They're going all at the exact same speed. I feel like it kind of lends to that aesthetic a little bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Should
change
I?
it.
You wouldn't change it because I
Mm.
could. I think it's programmatically. I could set it so that they all kind of animate at different times. I know it would look more natural, obviously. So but I kind of like this. And it's all doing it at the same time. You know?
Mhm.
Would you agree?
I feel like a really interesting art choice that you could make is like if something is animated at different times because it's supposed to just give it movement and flow, like
Mhm.
keep that alternating or whatever. So like maybe shift delay some of these artworks or whatever. But if it's supposed to draw attention to something, if it's like a quest item or someone you're supposed to, I think having it pulsating almost would be interesting to get somebody to be like, oh, there's something here. I mean, hopefully they see the letter. I think that would be attention to something and subconscious hypnotic movement
Mhm.
with like the next place you're supposed to go
Yeah.
with the quest, as opposed to just all the trees are kind of swaying.
Okay. So what is your so this is my first pass at designing the town. I think it needs a lot of work still.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of just my first go at it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I kind of like how all the houses are in a round pattern like that,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to just a generic wired. I feel like it needs some work. I'm not a fan of like how the roads are kind of laid out. Um, and I feel like as far as the rest of the map goes, I feel like all this up here is almost unnecessary. I need to either add something here to it or just gut it. I feel like so in the beginning cutscene, it also just gonna need a lot of work. So fair warning. I had this intro cutscene, right? And this is where the game starts. You wake up and you have all these awesome NPCs around you, and you talk for a minute, and then you head up, and you just end up get you right here. So, and then
And
here,
how zoom?
it's a lot closer than scene play right there. So it will look like this. I think so far it looks okay. Um, obviously it's funky at the moment, but I can adjust the camera. Right now the camera is locked to the player, so all I gotta do is just go here and I can adjust the zoom if I want it to farther out. I haven't worked out. I don't know how I want it just this kind of looks nice, so a little farther zoomed out so you can see better. I don't know. A couple issues I have. I need to bring the horizontal paths down a pixel. You'll notice that he walks below them. You can't get him to walk on them because they're a pixel too high. And it affects the way I had the pathfinding setup is kind of weird.
Would get
Just those.
here and only,
Yep.
but I don't.
No, sure. What if this it has this new update out that things can be updated in game. But all I gotta do for that is you just click on this bad boy and you go. Did it work? It did. Yeah. I think I like the camera zoom. Or like a. One's actually in game. Look at that. That's so cool.
8.
8's what it was before. Did it have it right the first time? You think the number? Another issue I have with the pathfinding is, or with how I laid out the roads, is character doesn't follow the pathfinding. Obviously, an algorithm just decides the quickest route there. Wherever I click, it's gonna run an algorithm determine which is the quickest way to get there. And obviously, if the path doesn't line up, it feels kind of broken to have the paths there, unless I'm actively choosing to follow the path. What's your thoughts on the characters?
It's okay.
Just kind of. I don't know if I like him or not, but I think his animation's kind of fun. I redid the fences. I don't know if you remember how I had it before. I think I like this. I think you did.
I weirdly like the solid chunk.
Oh,
Oh, it's filled.
for sure.
Okay.
Let's go here.
Like, do you have enough of the story that now you're not building art assets? Like,
I don't have a specific process. I kind of just do whatever sounds most interesting in the moment. Right now, what I've been working on is fleshing out the town. I've been tinkering on working on the interiors now, so kind of figuring that out. So yesterday, or not yesterday, a couple days ago, started working on some interior decorations, just like old chairs, whatever.
mm-hmm.
Um, that's what I've been working on lately. Giving all these houses interiors. I have an idea of who's gonna live there, right? So you have like your village elder, you have your house will be here. Um, I'm debating whether or not to have like a shopkeep, sort of merchant barn though. It's various ingredients. Well,
Okay.
I don't know. I'm trying to keep it simple because I don't want this project to become too convoluted. Be a very simple story, very simple. You go from point A to point B, get the story done. Is done. I don't want this. I don't want this scope to get out of hand.
What do you want to get out of this?
Um,
Just to say that, like, you've done it. So, do you?
a big part of it. I definitely want to have the project under my belt. Be able to say I have completed. Okay. Be able
Or
to say
for
that.
them to
I want to be able to say that I've completed the project.
Yeah.
Another goal of mine with this is to use little to no third-party assets. Okay?
Okay.
I want to try. I want to create all the sound effects myself, or with you, music, all the art, all of it to be done by me or you. I guess a small exception would be I have a small plugin that handles the dialogue. Right?
Oh, okay. Is that one hard to do on your own?
It's just unnecessary. It's just a whole lot of unneeded. The Godot's roll nodes are a bit. It just handles a lot of that. Easier. But Yeah, that's kind of what I have so far with that. I have a full intro cutscene that'll play like a little snippet. Remember that dialogue I sent you a while ago?
Yeah.
Run through all that. That generally set up. I need to re-record the bell sounds. The bell. No, I never got that.
Today's the day.
Maybe I'll take the mic and we'll do it. Yeah. Also square. I don't know.
I think
This is a test area. So I have some general NPC word.
What is that? What's
I don't know.
okay? I was like, is it on fire? But then I didn't want to say that. I guess it's not.
No, it is. These aren't animated yet, obviously. I was just tinkering around with stuff. I just wanted a little play area to handle to work on NPC movement and stuff. The stupid word for it. It is. Yeah, it is all sandbox. The character, the NPC.
Gonna get got. Hard.
I can't think of the stupid word where you had to like control state. My brain's almost there. My brain state machine.
I would have never.
Oh my
no
goodness,
idea
that
what
took me way too long to figure out. So yeah, this is where I was working on the NPC state machines.
Okay.
So this where they have like stages or states they can be in.
Like an activated.
Yeah, so right.
Bingo.
Okay. So right now they're in. This guy right here is in the idle state or the wandering state. I mean, that's why he just moves around randomly. Once I get within a certain range, he enters the chasing state, right? And he starts chasing after you.
Why?
That's just how I have it set up so far. I have a program. And once he touches you, all that happens is it just prints hello. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen yet. I don't have the attack phase set up yet. I don't know how I want that to work. I don't know if I want it to be turn based or if I want it just to be like you click on them or something in it. What are your thoughts? Do you think turn based or should I have it just like click, and then they die?
I don't. But I am curious what you anticipate the. Like, he's supposed to go on a journey. Are there bandits?
The idea was there's going to be bandits. I might
Put a little wizard in there.
I might have some sort of I don't know. And it might be something where I only have combat like once or twice. It might be so small where there really is barely any combat, and instead you do like some puzzles, or like if you get caught, you just die. I don't know. I might scrap combat altogether.
You don't have to. I just want to know what part it plays in
that. So that part of the game is probably what I have least fleshed out. The actual adventure, unfortunately, is I don't have a lot of it fleshed out yet.
Do Dora the Explorer style. First, we have to go to the big mountain.
Right? Yeah. Perfect.
You can.
My goal here was just to kind of understand how it works.
It actually might be. This might be fun for me, but it might be you and biting off more. But Dora the Explorer style, it would be kind of neat to have like an underground leg of the journey, the mountain pass leg of the journey. Yeah. Art wise.
Yeah, no, for sure. So Your goal is so the lotus flower is located in like a cavern in like the base of a mountain that you're heading to. So so if right here you're here, like you're heading way up north up here into this little area up here. So somewhere up here there's a cavern. You follow a stream. You definitely have like a spooky forest section, cavern section, maybe a plains section, like an opener, a more open area.
Grassland.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I have no idea.
If you do the grassland,
That's another
bars and
thing.
stuff.
Is I don't know how lighting's gonna work with this. Because like I could just have no lighting, right, and just have it how it looks now, where it's just like nice and vibrant and just that. Or I could set it up so like if I have a nighttime scene, or like in the forest or something,
Yeah,
you
and then
dim
you have
everything
a-
down, and then you have like little torches or something in places, and it kind of helps you light your way. That would definitely add like a gameplay element to it. Where you're like trying to like wander through a puzzle maybe, or you're trying to get through the forest, so you have to kind of follow a maze of torches. I don't know. A lot of that's up in the open. Another thing I'm trying to decide if it's even worth having is like inventory for items. I have chests. I've made some chests. I have a sword, right? I have coins that are you can actually collect coins right now. I do have a basic inventory system set up.
Mhm.
Actually, you can see over here.
I mean, I like the concept. You have the thing, check the checkbox, and you can
Like-
spend your coins or whatever.
But like,
But you don't have to like cycle through the inventory.
Mhm.
Either auto shows up at the shop,
yeah,
you pull out a sword.
I can collect these, right? And it adds it. You can't. It adds it to the console right here. I don't know if you can understand that, but it's like this resource, and this resource are in my inventory right now. And cool enough, I have very basic I can't think of this word either.
Dates?
It can say I have it saved. So if I change scenes, when I loaded, I came in here and I came back out, right, the coins are still gone.
Mm.
What usually happens is when you load in a new scene, it just loads everything in, right? But I have it set up to where it remembers that I collected those coins. So next time I re-enter the scene, it'll take the coins.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. That's pretty. Um, and then I have like a basic note system working up and running. Yes, and it works. These chests
The
work.
font is just so
The font's
so...
terrible. I don't like the font. It's old English something. It's a basic when it's you can't understand it half the time.
Oh, well, fine.
Like the chests work, and it's the same thing where if I leave, I change scenes and I come back, they'll stay open.
Well, I was going to say
You like the
that
font?
well, no, the pop of red and the font combined make it feel
Mhm.
to me.
Like that,
And
yeah.
yes, so I didn't know if you. That's.
I think vampires definitely need to be in the universe for sure. No, the font is okay. It's the vibe I'm going for. I have the Adobe font somewhere, but I can't find it. So I'm just using it's just old English text or whatever.
Something we gotta be careful.
Licensing.
Adobe's just about what you can use their fonts in. Like it would probably honestly just a font.
Or I could try and also make my.
Okay, I want you to look at. I want you to look at.
I know it's a lot. I know it's different.
Been a graphic designer for so many. Maybe I could, but I have not made my own font.
No,
It's daunting.
I'm
Like this is a simple game.
this is the vibe. It's the vibe is right. Here, I'll show you the little cutscene thing. It's bad. I'm warning you.
But it's done, and that's the point.
It's not done.
What?
That
Okay.
is main scene. The bell's rough. All right, so you can hear it. Wait. I need to I figure something out. Craft. Why are those there? Oh no, they show up. I'll have to figure out what it's too much almost.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to follow. And yeah, it fades in. Use your dialogue options.
Like how you were laying in the middle of a bonfire.
I get rid of that.
Also,
Yeah, I might. I was thinking about that earlier. I might give one of them like a little hat or something, or some sort of signifier that it's.
a mustache.
Like I think I did tinker with giving one of them a staff. I think I was struggling to get it to work. And yada yada yada. And then you're free to wander. Hey, buddy, you can't do that. I was tinkering around with something. Work. Anyway, that's kind of where I'm at now. I have a lot of things fleshed out. A lot of it needs work.
So, do you want help with accountability? Are you wanting arts? Or do you
I think having
sprint, flesh out a story to get something?
I think I need to figure out. I'm definitely gonna need help with art. I need someone to tell me if it looks bad and how I can make it look better. I thought you did awesome with the trees. Like that's an awesome. Looks significantly better than it did. I love.
They're
this
not three.
I love this tree. I think having someone I can run my ideas through and be able to tell me whether or not it's good or bad, awesome.
Check.
Not just like living in my own little world. It's nice to have someone to tell me better. Good. I think helping flesh out a story would be fun, nice, and helpful.
What do you want to do right now? Also, can I write this?
Notes for you?
Yeah.
Do you want physical copy or do you want digital copy?
I need it somewhere that check in. Oh, hey, I task.
Would you like it in physical form or digital form? I can get a digital thing set up. I can make all this digital. I can get this all digitized and up on some sort of cloud or something.
A joint action.
Sure.
I will.
How do I add you to my Notion? I already have one set up. Look at this. I have it going. Look at this.
No, she don't.
YouTube GimDiv.
Try the.
Looks like a bunch of.
Share. Email me. Are you blurring this out when you
Oh,
put it up?
a little late. It's already live.
Type it really fast. No, share. Yeah. What's that? Pay for this one?
You have to pay for those extra things. Just get for now. So you have some privileges, I guess.
This would be nice to switch over hypothetically, as I hurt myself in a second.
Also, Notion has the I'm pretty sure Notion has this app, and it's free. It's not like Obsidian.
Well, I was going over to like go email if we do.
I do have a.
Well, yeah, but if that email set up tools or whatever. And saying we have
I don't know. Cool.
I will. What sounds fun right now, though?
Sounds fun right now. I think your work. I mean, what sounds fun right now is like art and story, but I feel like realistically, getting you up to speed and by story I mean more like the nitty gritty, like storyboarding. Character's gonna go from here to here to here, and kind of this, and this.
You need me a quick favor. On Notion, add abilities page or something somewhere. I need like a project name. But name it something fun, because that sounds stressing. That's dope.
Is that your name public?
Um.
So this is just general R&R.
Yeah, I'll clean it up later and put more actual like tasks and whatnot under it, but oh what begged from like visual sense, but I we could work. What do you want me to do? Okay, so we have another.
Hi, gamers. You enjoyed this sesh. Back in the diff, we have time. Stay cool.